Alata was the kind of town where everybody knew your name, and everybody knew your business. It was not a big town, not a rich town, but it was alive in the way that small towns always are, full of color, noise, gossip, and community. Women sold pepper and stockfish in the open market. Men gathered under mango trees in the evenings to argue about politics and football. Children ran barefoot through the red dust, laughing at nothing and everything. It was the kind of place where a wedding was everybody's celebration, and a tragedy was everybody's conversation. And Ada had become everybody's conversation. She had lived in Alata her whole life. She'd grown up watching her mother cook over firewood in their small compound, had learned to braid hair and pound yam and carry heavy things on her head without complaint. She was not a flashy woman. She was not loud or showy. She was the kind of woman people called solid, the kind whose presence made a room feel steadier. When she married Emeka at the age of 24, the whole town celebrated. Emeka was a good man, or at least he was then. He was lean and hardworking, with calloused hands and a laugh that came easy. He worked a small plantain farm on the edge of town, waking before sunrise every morning to tend his crops. He was not wealthy, but he was honest. And in Alata, honesty was worth something. Ada set up a small food stall in the market. Tomatoes, onions, crayfish, palm oil, dried fish. She knew how to talk to customers, how to measure and bargain and make a sale. She built her business slowly, carefully, the way she did everything in life. Together, they were enough. They were not rich, but they had love, and they had each other. And in the beginning, that felt like more than enough. The first year passed without a child. Ada told herself, "It is only the first year. These things take time." The second year passed. She visited a clinic in the next town. The doctor said there was nothing obviously wrong.
I need you to keep trying.
Just keep trying, he said.
All right? We
Be
will
patient.
get through this. You are not alone
She was
in this
patient.
journey.
The third year, the fourth, the fifth. By the fifth year, the town had already begun to talk.
Have you heard about Ada?
It
They
started
say
as
she is barren.
whispers,
Have you heard about that?
the kind
They
you
say
are
she
not
is
supposed to
barren.
hear,
Her
but
husband
always
is
do.
suffering. Have you heard about
Ada.
Ada? They say she is
5
barren.
years and
Have
no
you heard
child.
about that? They say she is
Something
barren.
is wrong with her.
Her husband is suffering.
I heard she went to the clinic.
Ada went to the
Nothing.
clinic.
The
Her
womb
womb
is
is
dry.
dry. Her husband is
Emeka
suffering.
is suffering.
Have
A
you heard
man
about
needs
that man?
children.
He needs to have children.
Ada heard
Look
all
at
of
her,
it.
still carrying bags
She
and
heard
no
it at the
baby.
market when
A
women
beautiful
thought she was
field
out of
that grows
earshot.
no grass.
She heard it at church
They
when
say
someone
at
leaned to
conceive,
another
she
and
still
lowered their
cannot
voice,
conceive.
but
A
not
woman
enough.
who is barren is cursed.
She heard it from her neighbors, from distant relatives,
She is barren.
from women she had
No
once
child.
called friends,
No future.
and she said nothing. She came home every evening, closed the door, sat on the edge of her bed, and cried. Not a small, polite cry. A cry that came from the bottom of her. A cry she had been holding all day in her chest while she smiled at customers and counted change and pretended that everything was fine. She would cry until her throat was raw and her eyes were swollen and she had nothing left inside her. Then she would wipe her face, kneel on the cold floor, and pray. God, please, just one child. Just one. I am not asking for wealth or fame or anything great. Just one child to hold. Just one. Watch out for part 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave her comments.